Presentation, we review the details of our industry-leading quantitative internal corrosion direct assessment Q-ICDA technology and associated engineering assessment projects. The motivation for the Q-ICDA development beginning in 1994 was to create a state-of-the-art internal corrosion threat assessment method to improve the chances that low probability, unanticipated catastrophic events will be more easily identified than otherwise are being missed by existing industry standards. The innovative combination of fluid hydraulic data coupled with corrosion mechanism algorithms embedded into the Q-ICDA method is well supported by industry and has proven effective for any pipeline classification that transports corrosive fluid by design or by mishap. Q-ICDA delivers a likelihood of failure associated with internal corrosion along the pipeline route. Based upon the potential severity of the corrosion profile, a Q-ICDA project identifies the most cost-effective mitigation measures required to reduce the risk to an acceptable level, for steady-state operating conditions, and for a range of product throughput rates. By application of our Q-ICDA projects, field operations teams can respond appropriately to steady-state conditions and to short-term non-conforming operations such as processing upsets for product transportation pipelines or for well startup events in the event of oil and gas gathering systems. Finally, Q-ICDA projects provide the basis for a cost-benefit analysis to be completed prior to undertaking activities to verify the integrity of a pipeline system, including justification for inline inspection and direct examination inspection digs. Q-ICDA projects are applicable for the highest risk pipelines. They provide the foundation for enhanced pipeline integrity plans applicable for a subset of the most critical oil and gas gathering pipelines, crude oil and NGL pipelines, and for gas transmission pipeline systems. It is important to consider applying Q-ICDA to characterize the integrity hazard implications of episodic upsets within upstream processing facilities where they are known to occur, and to establish the appropriate mitigation response by application of Q-ICDA within a formal pipeline integrity management plan. Q-ICDA establishes the likelihood internal corrosion will occur along any pipeline. It creates a corrosion rate profile and pinpoints regions of potential corrosion damage along the pipeline for a broad range of potential operating conditions, including consideration of steady state and with consideration of episodes of non-conforming upset conditions. Our Q-ICDA technology has a long history, beginning in 1994, of integrating digital elevation data, knowledge of potential corrosion mechanisms, and pipeline hydraulic modeling technology to create reliable corrosion susceptibility profiles for pipelines. The Q-ICDA method requires data to support the development of a detailed transient flow simulation model incorporating an exquisite characterization of the topographical profile for the applicable pipelines utilizing digital elevation mapping technology. As a member of a pioneering team that developed the Q-ICDA methodology, we are uniquely positioned to translate the results of pipeline hydraulic models into real-world corrosion hazard profiles. Over the years, several regulatory agencies, major oil and gas companies, and major pipeline companies have independently evaluated the accuracy of our Q-ICDA corrosion hazard models against actual inline inspection data. In all cases, the Q-ICDA corrosion hazard models matched actual pipeline performance, both in terms of alignment with actual corrosion damage locations, but also in terms of matching the corrosion damage severity. All pipelines classified as having no threat of corrosion damage have been proven free of corrosion defects when compared with actual inspection data. 90% of all internal corrosion damage, as measured with inline inspection, has been characterized consistently within two pipeline joints, 60 feet, by ICDA modeling. And the most important assessment criteria is that 100% of all critical internal corrosion damage exceeding 50% wall loss measured with inline inspection has been characterized within a single pipeline joint within 30 feet with our Q-ICDA assessment technology. Our primary deliverable is mitigation guidance that positions field operations teams to apply their knowledge of the operational and physical condition of complex pipeline systems to create their own maintenance adventure. This chart is the mitigation guidance corresponding to a Q-ICDA assessment for a single pipeline. The objective of the mitigation guidance is to easily position field operations to perform proper maintenance on all critical pipelines appropriate to render pre-existing corrosion damage inactive and to stop or to prevent new corrosion from beginning. The mitigation map shows response for a range of operating conditions and is designed to trigger an alert when a new critical pipeline arises that requires corrective mitigation response. In this case, the corrosion hazard exposure varies according to product throughput and the corresponding formation of potential corrosive stagnant water traps. The mitigation guidance prescribes an appropriate response to steady-state operating conditions and a separate response should field operations consider upstream process upsets a real-world situation. In all cases, application of the Q-ICDA mitigation guidance assures maintenance activity and costs are always aligned with the pipeline condition and the severity of the corrosive environment. Misallocation of unnecessary expense on pipelines not at all at threat of corrosion can likewise be quickly eliminated by integrating a Q-ICDA engineering assessment model into a formal pipeline integrity management plan. At any time, please consider calling me, David Richardson, at the number on your screen to discuss our work and to arrange for a free trial access to your corporate triage results within Abadata. We look forward to sharing our ideas. Thank you for watching this video post.